We take you now to Washington, D.C. for a special announcement.
Good evening. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Richard Nixon for making this whole thing possible. Pierre, do you really think this will work?
Well, we all feel that it will, sir. After all, we've done the press conference on TV in the afternoon for a long time now, and we thought it would be a nice change of pace if we did it in the evening. And, of course, more people watch at night, sir.
Well, that sounds reasonable, but I don't know about these changes you've suggested.
Well, it's different in the evening, Mr. President. We've got to dress it up a bit.
Well, okay, Pierre, let's try it once.
On the air in 10 seconds.
Stand by.
Live from the White House in Washington, D.C.
Presenting An Evening with JFK.
Press conferences on the air. Questions and answers from everywhere. From the common market to Medicare. Your press conferences on the air.
Yes, well, let me say...
No, not yet, Jack.
Famous newsmen are on the scene. They're left or right or they're in between. From the New York Times to Playboy magazine. Famous newsmen are on the scene.
Yes, let me say
Jack,
this tonight.
not yet.
This press conference is aimed at you. With world crises both fresh and new. Honest answers, we've got them too. This press conference is for one. You. And now, here he is. The star of our country. JFK.
Good evening. How sweet it is. First question, how about you, the gentleman in the rear?
Yes, sir. I'd like to ask.
Louder, I can't hear.
There's a rumor going round about young Caroline, your daughter. She had another birthday. What is it that you bought her?
We like to keep young Caroline on an even keel. We bought her an erector set, Bethlehem steel. The newsman that is seated there with him, I will ad-lib. I can tell from his evil eye he's from the Herald Trib.
Sir, there is a question the nation wants to know. Would you tell us, have you seen your wife's great TV show?
I haven't as yet seen my wife's TV extravaganza. How can I when it's always on? Opposite Bonanza. There's a lady reporter whose questions haunt me like the Asian plague. Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gents. Here is Mrs. Craig.
I'd like to ask a question. I don't want you to get sore. Will Rockefeller be president in 1964?
If I were living in New York, he'd be my candidate. It's the only way I know to get him out of New York State. Well, that's the way it is, my friends, the end of this week's show. And now I'd like to say one thing before I have to go. I have had a wonderful time answering in rhythm and rhyme. Your questions have been really sublime, so I've had a wonderful time. This has been a wonderful night, funnier than an evening with Dwight. And I feel like Huntley or Walter Cronkite. This has been a wonderful night. Now let me say, now let me shout, I don't know what all this is about. I confess, it's a mess, but it was either do this or get out. My advisors tell me to say, thanks, my friends, you've really been grand. Now I'd like an American hand for Lyndon Johnson, who backs me with his band. This is really, really, really been grand. We're a little late, folks, so good night.
Has been brought to you by the United States Kennedy Corporation, makers of presidents, attorney generals, and senators.